Today on Rare Spirits and Gear, we check out Bias FX 2 Mobile from Positive Grid. Positive Grid were early pioneers in getting guitar tones, really good guitar tones, in a phone package, and being able to plug into your phone and getting a great tone was pretty revolutionary, 6-7 years ago or more now. Well, with Bias FX 2 Mobile, they have kind of reinvented the wheel once again. Now, Positive Grid reached out and asked me if I wanted to check out the Bias FX 2 for the mobile platform, and I was a huge fan of what they did for the desktop version of Bias FX 2. So I see all you guys in the comments, and just before we go any further, all opinions and all words are mine and mine alone. So with that, let's get started. Now with Bias FX 2 Mobile, you will get an upgraded sound engine, you will get guitar match, you will get the looper, you will get the live view, and of course you will get the tone cloud for all of your tonal cloudy blissfulness. Okay, so we're gonna check out the guitar match feature. And the point of the guitar match feature is to make the guitar that you have sound like other guitars. So I'm going to make my Sabre sound like, I don't know, something else from the existing library that is built in within Bias FX 2 Mobile. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the guitar match. I currently do not have a guitar match on file, so we're going to create one. And we're gonna call it Sabre Bridge. What type of guitar is this? T-type, S-type, Les Paul type. Because I have a humbucker in the bridge, I mean, I should probably hit S-type. We're just gonna stick with S-type for now, because this is a Strat style body. Bridge pickup, we're going to say that it's a humbucker, and we're gonna start matching. When we match, I'm going to have some specific instructions from Bias FX 2 Mobile, and we will follow them. And we have our match. So now that we have the match, we are going to go to our target guitar. What guitar do we want our guitar to sound like? In this case, a 57 Gold Top reissue Les Paul. Let's try something else. Let's try a Randy Rhoads Signature V. Oh, that's cool. Man, let's try Paul Reed Smith, CU22. Real throaty, I like that. So really with the guitar match feature, you can create your own library of a bunch of your different guitars and make them sound like a bunch of other guitars. Guitar match. Now let's go over to the looper. The looper is pretty cool in that you have a click volume, you have a looper volume, and I have my parameters up here. I'm gonna go ahead And I'm gonna set a bar length. 4 bars is pretty good. Tempo. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap this in, and I know I want to be around 140. We're gonna try 140. I'm going to record a pass. I'm gonna work out what I'm playing, and then I'm gonna track that as well. Okay, that gets a little chaotic pretty quick with a high gain tone. It wouldn't be that way with a clean tone necessarily, but you get the idea. So I can play this back at any time. So in my loop, I have all of these settings, so I can select the action that happens after I hit record. I can dub on the next loop, or I can let it just do it manually when I press it. The looper location, pre, post. So once I have a loop that I am happy with, I can then click the export button, and I can export it to my Dropbox, I can text to somebody, and I can also airdrop to my other machines. Very full featured, very cool. Next, I want to talk about the live view mode. Now, the live view mode is good for jamming and for live performances if you have a pedal board or a MIDI pedal board or something like that, and you want to switch between entire patches pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the live view down here in the bottom, and you'll see a couple of patches on the top row here to A, B, C, and D. This is the clean tone. And I could switch to my octave tone. And then go to just a straight high gain tone. Now, if I want to go and take advantage of scenes, I have these empty blocks down here, and these are states within the patch. So this one's empty. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold this down, and I'll have a MIDI assignment, a scene, a looper control, or a toggle function. And I'm going to go ahead and click scene. And I want to name this scene. This is going to be no boost. Okay. And I'm going to drag that up, and so I can turn the drive on and off. And I'm going to go ahead and save that state because I called it no boost. I'm going to save it, and this way I can now toggle on, for example, the boost. And I can do this over and over again with all of the scenes down here, and this is per patch. So if I click on the clean, I don't have any scenes saved, so I can then save another scene within my clean patch. This is very, very cool for live performance. So let's say you're not really happy with any of the factory presets and you want to kind of go out into the world and see what everyone else is doing. And that's when you would go to the tone cloud, which is in the top left portion of Bias FX 2 Mobile. I'll click, and now I am introduced to a plethora of artist tones. We're going to scroll down. There's the Homie Tosin, Ollie Steele, Laura Cox, and the most handsome guitar player in the music industry, Angel Vivaldi, a dear, dear, sweet man. So if I want to go ahead and try Angel's lead tone, I'm going to go ahead and click on the tone, and there's a little preview button above the download because I don't have to take the time to download the tone. I can just go ahead and preview it right now. Now, if I want to go ahead and search, these are sorted by alphabetical order. I can go by popularity, see what else people are really into right now. I can go back out, and I can also go into actual pedal board configurations that people are using as well. So this is not just artist presets, but this is entire configurations that I can just browse and peruse and then download. It's pretty seamless. So what if I don't have all of the effects that I am looking for? Now, currently I am on a full unlocked version, so I could show you guys everything I needed to show you potentially, but there is a built-in marketplace for BiceFX 2 mobile. I'm gonna go into the shopping cart up the top right, and immediately you will see Elite Pack, Professional Pack, and Standard packs or licenses. But if I want to dig down a little bit, I'm just going to go up here to Amps and Effects, and I can buy individual pieces for my rig. If I'm looking for a multi-comp HD, if I'm looking for a vintage spring HD reverb, a tri-chorus, there's some pretty crazy stuff in here. But if I want to just go to expansions, I have individual packs, like the Effects Powerhouse pack with all sorts of Octaver effects and whammy pedals, classics from the 60s, essential analog effect packs, acoustic packs, bass players, we didn't forget about you. So what do we think? My conclusion is this is a really, really great port to the desktop brother, the bigger brother of BiceFX. BiceFX 2 Mobile really, really is awesome. I've really enjoyed it. I think the tones and the tone improvements are very, very evident. For example, with the high gain tones, it's no longer a fizz fest. You know, you have to do less work to get to the tone that you want. And if anything is easier, I am all for it. It's been a joy. And the fact that the marketplace is now integrated, I can just swap down and get all the speaker cabinets I wanted. Pretty far cry from the early days of the mobile guitar tone game. And back in the day, the mobile devices weren't necessarily up to the task processing wise. So it's cool to see all of the technology come together in a nice, neat package that is BiceFX 2 Mobile. All the pickable links down below in the description. I will link you to Positive Grid's website and the App Store if you want to check out BiceFX 2 Mobile yourself. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Video's over. I hope it was good. I mean, if it wasn't good, I apologize. But if it was good, you're welcome.